Good evening, guys, and welcome to another Tuesday Family Movie Reviews. Tonight I'm starting the Back to the Future trilogy. Of course, starting off with the original from 1985, which has a runtime of 1 hour 56 minutes, or close to as long, and it's written and directed by Robert Simmons, with Bob Gale. And of course, it stars Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd, Ray Thompson, Christian Glover, Thompson F. Wilson, Gloria Wells, Mark McClare, Winnie J. Spender, and also Barry Zane. Of course, everyone knows the plot by now. You know, Marty McFly, played by Michael J. Fox, accidentally goes back to 1955 when he's chased by a terrorist who just killed Doc Brown. From his later experiment shown to Marty, and he accidentally walks into his mother and father in 1955, and chaos stuff happens, just like his siblings as can the feed from the photo. So, it's up to him to get his mother and father together. Of course, his mother kind of fall from him, because originally that his father, George, got hit by Ryan's father. And that happened the other way around. Ryan started to fall for Marty, and she wouldn't look at George until George, Marty took him, George, to take Ryan to the enchantment of the sea dance. There is a boy who always bothering George by the name of Biff, who is played by Thomas F. Wilson. George finally stands up to him and knocks him out. And that's where that's George and Ryan get together, and Marty finally, correct the damage he's done, so he's now go back to 1985 to find things that really have changed, and Biff is no longer the bully, and to find that George is now basically in his face, telling him what to do. So, of course, Doc shows up, to take Marty back to the future to deal with Marty and Jennifer's children. We lead to part 2. So, what I actually feel that it's filmed with my pros and cons. Well, cons is out. I cannot find a bad thing about this movie. Maybe there is something with cons, but I'm not a biggie. They're the effects with the time machine, how Lee Strike fire behind, and how it does a spark before it goes to the future. Everyone thinks the effects are dated these days. Of course, it's not. This is 1985 when it was done. Back then this was quite an advanced movie. Good effects. But today it's just the effect kind of looks a bit dated. But this movie is very heavy with pros. when it comes to the story, when it comes to the acting, when it comes to the screenplay. You know, one of the 80s best films. I mean, I saw this movie when I was around 9. I think we went to see this in cinema in 1985, so it would have been 9 at the time, because I was 10 in 86. And I liked it, and then I still like it now. As you said, comes with my all-time favourite comedies from the 80s. This movie got everything that you want. You got your romance, you got your action, you got your, some great excitement. You know, funny, extremely funny moment. I mean, the scene that really cracks me up the most was where Marty goes to George's room in the middle of the night to pretend, he's Darth Vader, to trick him to take Lorraine to the chapter of the sea things. Absolutely hilarious scene. Of course, you got your action moment where Marty, punches Biff, and Marty, breaks a kid thing, and because he's driving around like a skateboard. Good chase scene. And I like what happened to Biff after all that. Driving through a truck of shit. All the laugh at that. Everything happened to Biff is just the best. He shows the boy really gets what he deserves. Lucky Man, it's a great story. I really like it. It started off great and it ends great. They started the movie in 85, but the movie really, the highlight is in 1955, where everything just doesn't go right for Marty. And I like how he corrected it in the end. So the movie is like kind of more centered around Marty trying to get things correct, trying to get his mother and father back together, because his sister and brother are fading from the photo, and he shows the fade as well. That's when the scene at the end of the movie where he's playing Johnny B. Good. So this movie is just full of great moments, great humour, great acting, great script. Christopher Lloyd is absolutely great as Dr. Brown. Michael J. Fox as Marty is just amazing. Of course, Louis Thompson as Lorraine, and Crispin Glover as George. Of course, Thomas F. Wilson as Biff. Just a small moment from Claudia Wells as Jennifer Parker. Of course, he's got a very young, what's his name, Billy Zane as Match. One of the goon that, in the Biff gang. They're good as well. Like I mentioned, this is one of my favorite all-time movies. So, recommend and we watch. I return this movie at least once a year. This is one of my favorite movies. One of my favorite 80 comedies. As well as a really good family movie, because it's more for 10 and over. And recommendation, well, if you like a time machine travel type of movie with great acting, great directing, great story, great script, everything, great humour, everything about this movie, it's highly recommended those who never seen this before. But it's not for outside kids under 10, because some of the swearing and some of the sexual anger in the film. But for now, this is a solid movie. I give it a 10 out of 10. Like I mentioned, it's one of my all-time favorite 80 comedies. So for me, it's always been a 10 out of 10. Well, that's it for another Tuesday night favorite movie reviews. If you like what you see, give me a like and a comment. And if you have seen this movie, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. So, share your thoughts in the comments, please. And new to my channel, comment, like, and subscribe. Until tomorrow, which is What I Reviews, What I Wednesday, I'll be back for that, hopefully, and catch you all later. Until then, bye. Peace.